Hey guys, your host here, Logic Board. Today we're gonna be this is the first episode of the Homies podcast, the official Homies podcast for the homies, only for the homies, I don't know. And today we're being joined by Germ EXE, Decum, and Toner B Boner. So let's drop in. All right, so Germ, you wanted to talk about underappreciated video games.
So I want to start it off. So, of course, Toner said Yakuza, right? But I wanted to focus on, not only Yakuza, but like other games. Like I've been playing a lot of Timefall 2 lately, and that game has just been a fucking masterpiece in my opinion.
See, like
I don't feel like it's underrated.
Like honestly, I've never played it.
You guys are
No, I've played it. I don't know if it's underrated, but it is definitely a good game. I played a lot actually.
Well, you know, I was
good.
told it was a good game. I've just never played it. I used to have it on my Xbox, but we all know what happened to that.
Yeah. So currently, the player count is 6,000 players live right now. So I think that's pretty underrated in my opinion. Comparing it to any other FPS game right now out in the market, it's super underrated.
6,000. That's pretty good though.
I mean, 6,000 is pretty
well,
good.
For no,
like I mean, it's pretty good for matchmaking.
For like a 4-year-old game, that's not that bad. Cause
it's actually like
it's
if you compare it to
definitely
titles like GTA 5.
Apex,
well, yeah, that's why Apex has more players, because it's basically like Titanfall, but like a battle royale, because their universes are connected, which I think is pretty cool.
Gatekeep Titanfall 2 to only motherfuckers that want to play Titanfall 2 and not came from Apex Legends. It's just gatekeep it, honestly. Motherfucker.
Huh?
Alright, so Toner, how about you? Tell me about Yakuza.
Yakuza. It's definitely being pushed by Xbox, and that's what I love about it. And they're actually remastering all the games from 1 to 6.
Including Kawakami.
You mean Kiwami?
Yes. Sorry, yeah.
Kiwami is a remake of the first. Yes. Kiwami and Kiwami 2 are a remake of Yakuza 1 and 2 with a few things added, like the Majima Everywhere. That wasn't in there before. So they had Zero, which was actually a prequel, so it was basically before everything, Kiwami and Kiwami 2. But right now they're actually gonna add the remakes of 3, 4, 5, and 6 into Game Pass by, I believe, March 26th, if I am not mistaken.
And I think pushing Xbox, right?
Yes, Xbox is pushing that because it's.
That's weird. I didn't think I'd see like an Asian or a Japanese game be hosted by Xbox. I mostly see those PlayStations as their Japanese titles.
Yeah, that definitely surprised me honestly, but
it might just be like a marketing thing,
I think it is.
They want to push Game Pass really hard.
Well, since Yakuza is such an unappreciated game, people are starting to like pick up on it, and
a lot of people are being introduced to it, and that's what I like
and
about
since
it.
it's good, it's a good way to push Game Pass. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Game Awards. I know it's pretty old.
That is a punching bag.
Oh my god.
It's a pretty old topic, but let's go back and let's
Bro, it's
Doom Eternal was fucking robbed, dude.
It was robbed of so many awards. It should have at least won music. Like
music or action at the least, because that
at
was
the least. Yes,
Listen,
exactly.
I know Hades was good, but come on, man. Doom didn't even get one.
Right. Like
that, they were so wrong.
Which one fucking which one fucking when again, like I was just so disappointed. It's like The Last of Us 2, right?
They won like 7 awards.
The most controversial game. The most controversial
being hated
game
by the fans.
Exactly. It's not even a good game.
You can go on Metacritic and see that it's in like a 10, probably even below.
Like, it's not good.
Well, all right. So the reason why most of the fans like completely dislike this game is because of the addition of Abby, and I feel like, in my opinion, at least, a story that didn't involve Joel or Ellie would have been a great story. Like if they did not involve Joel or Ellie and stuck with only Abby and Lev, that would have been a great story on its own, right?
Yeah,
But
I
they
agree with
had to
that.
include them,
Yes. See,
which
I feel like they shouldn't have, like, they could still have them, sure. Just don't kill one of them off as if nothing happened. Yes, I understand that, he killed like parts of their group. But you still, if you like, I feel like your choices should matter, because you know how you could have left Abby to die. You could have just left her,
like,
and that's what would have pushed it.
yeah.
But if you save her, she would maybe rethink killing Joel. Maybe like hurting him a lot, but not killing him.
Okay, listen.
That would have maybe helped.
If a Call of
that's my
Duty
take on
game, if a COD game has better choice actions, or like like if a
But
COD
it's-
game's
is it-
actions, like choices matter more than a fucking Left 4 Dead game, that's a problem. Like,
You mean Last of Us game?
yeah, you know what I mean. I'm stupid.
Like a story-based game.
Also, like, I'm like on half a brain cell right now.
So,
We've-
all right. So,
I'm on 3 first.
wait.
Nikam, what's your take on this?
4.
Declan, what's your take?
What?
Four. It's 4. But let's move
Yeah, I
on.
mean, bro, it's 4.
Let's move
4 out
on.
of 10.
4.
All right. So I wanna to like to bring one of these a lot of Japanese titles that have came out lately. And if you guys have checked my Steam, I think I have like what now 20 hours on Honeypop for an anime game. So tell me, what do you guys think should be a great anime game that would probably come out?
A great anime.
Well,
dude. I'm
they've
gonna be
already made
honest.
Attack on Titan games,
I haven't.
which I love.
I haven't played a lot of Japanese games. To be honest, I don't think I've ever played a Japanese game. My fault. I know. And it's kind of disappointing if you go check my Steam profile, but like.
Don't worry, I'll give you.
Yeah, I don't play many either, man.
I'll give you Honeypop. Don't worry.
You will? I appreciate that. Is it good?
You know what Honeypop is?
Dude, tell us about Honeypop.
Yeah, tell us about Honeypop.
Honeypop is this Japanese
I've
title.
heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
You're in for a treat.
It's like a Dark Souls, You're slaying bosses with your private parts, going around seducing women. It's my type of game,
It's Candy
Yeah.
Crush, but
Yeah.
like not
you
very
fuck-
appropriate.
Oh,
It's Candy Crush,
yeah. I know that one.
You get like you get all the girls, man.
You get all the girls
for
done.
yeah,
Yeah.
you go from
You play
simp
it.
to pimp.
Oh, I remember that show. Only
love it.
only the first episode ever came out, right?
Yeah,
I wonder
still
how
love
many
it, though.
views it has. Like right now, probably that shit probably blew up. Not gonna lie. Well,
it was really fun.
Ooh, so I found my old DS, before the red one I always bring to school, right? And I found Kingdom Hearts. I believe it was the second one that was in the inside the DS, right? And bro, it's like just playing these old nostalgic games always brings me back, man.
I remember playing my DSi XL and my PSP until they eventually broke. Well,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
yeah.
my DSi XL completely broke. Like the the left
yeah,
hinge.
my PSP is
Yeah.
completely
Yeah,
broken
that
too.
just broke.
I'm
I
sad.
think I just lost mine and the charger.
I remember my dad hacked my PSP, right? So I was low-key playing like Nintendo NES games and shit on that thing. It was the best. And then I went back because I have Nintendo Online, and they give you NES titles, right?
Wait,
Super-
your
and
dad
Super-
hacked your PSP.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
I
fuck, dude?
remember. I found.
You
there was
didn't
a
know?
call-
You
I
could.
know
There's like
all
a thing you can exploit. It's like hacking the Wii. Basically, like.
Oh, I know you're talking about homebrew. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was homebrew. Maybe it was, not sure, but like, he hacked my PSP somehow, and I just remember playing like a whole bunch of like different titles and shit. like from the NES and from the Super Nintendo. You know, like Donkey Kong Country, the original one.
Mm-hmm.
I played that on the PSP, and then I actually went back like a couple of weeks ago, and I got the nostalgia because I saw Donkey Kong Country on Nintendo Online because they give you like Super Nintendo games and NES games, right?
Yeah,
And I was like,
all the classic games, right?
yo, yes sir. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, no way.
So, damn, I almost forgot what I was about to say. I went back and played on the Magic Kingdom and all that shit. No, sorry, no. I forgot what the fucking name called. The game was called. So it reminded me of like on the PSP, I had a Call of Duty game called Call of Duty Classified, and I just realized this is the only Call of Duty game that's not on any other console. It's only on the PSP, which is fucking crazy, and it was so fucking terrible. It was
Really?
fucking terrible.
Did you know what's like a hidden gem? Was it on PSP? I'm not sure, but it was like a Simpsons game.
Oh
I think I know what you're
wait,
talking
is
about.
it that one where you like drive one?
Huh?
I think it's that one. Like,
Is
where
it
you drive
is it
around.
Hit and Run or the one on the PSP?
The one on the PSP.
And then I know exactly what you're talking
That
about.
one was fucking good, dude.
I remember playing. I could probably search up the name because I completely forgot.
That one was good, my guy. I was like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's
Like,
literally just called the Simpsons game.
the Simpsons game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally all it's called.
that's
I
like
love
okay,
playing. I actually beat it.
gameplay of this. No, like you're like when you go online just to watch like some Simpsons or Family Guy episodes and it's like an hour long, right? That's just a fucking game. Like this is the same game.
Yeah, I actually beat it like when I found my PSP again, because I remember I could never get past like the third level. Then I just
My
went like,
PSP is completely
child play.
broken. I abuse the shit out of that thing, dude. I literally took it with me everywhere, my guy. Like, my PSP was my life back in the day.
that was like the whole point of a PSP.
I know, but like, do you remember when the Wii was popular and when the Xbox 360 came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted an Xbox 360 because all the cool kids had the 360 back in the day, right?
Yes, you threw a fit over it.
No, I didn't throw a fit over it. My dad said, let's go to Walmart. And I was like, cool. We went to Walmart. And then I just see my dad going to the console section. And I got like so excited, right? So excited. And then I just see this man pull out a fucking Wii. And I was like, bruh. Right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't regret it, honestly, dude. Because I hacked the shit out of that Wii. Like, it's
Bro,
great.
the Wii was like, bro, I used to hack that shit all the time, bro.
Yo, same here, dog. It's still hacked. I have my Wii here. And I remember, and I have like a hard drive with over 200 Wii games in it, dude. Remember, Toner, we used to play.
Actually, yeah. You know what? All those memories just.
Yeah, we
hit me
used
right in the head.
to play on the hacked Wii. I remember Go Vacation was a popular one, which they actually re-released on the Switch because it was actually like a decent game. What else?
They should remake Call of Duty Black Ops. I will pay whatever money they ask for.
Funny story. The
Just
first
because
time
was such-
I only completed Modern Warfare 2 on the Wii.
Are you proud of yourself?
We're completing it on the Wii. Yeah, took me 2 fucking months with the motion controls.
I've had so many Call of Duty games on different consoles. Like I started off playing COD on the Xbox, then I moved on to the PS3, then I moved on to the Wii U.
The first
Back to the Wii, and then I moved back to the PS4, and then so forth and so on.
The first COD game I ever played was on the original Xbox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my dad used to have an OG Xbox, but we sent it away. What's
the name of the COD?
Yeah, what COD?
What COD? Shit. Which one was on the original Xbox, dude? I was like too little to remember. My
It was
dad
probably
was just
World at War.
probably World at War. My dad got me to like this tank section, and I would just drive around the tank. It was fun.
Okay. So, on the topic of Call of Duty, I want to see what we think about like the new Cold War and all the zombies.
I love it. I like it.
I like Cold War, dude. Cold War is fun.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the middle of the campaign right now.
They finally did something well with a Call of Duty game. Like all the previous Call of Duty games were just so bad, and they finally made something good. You know?
Okay, you know what? World War II was decent.
You know what?
That's
listen. No. I want to say something about World War II. World War II was decent, but I love the zombies. The zombies was enjoyable as fuck.
Yeah, the zombies for World War II was like great. The campaign was okay.
The zombies were actually terrifying. The boss level was fucking fun. The maps were amazing to look at. But the story was fucking terrible.
Yeah, it was kind of cringe. It was kind of cringe, but like, you know what?
Everything about it screamed okay. Like it was.
Yeah, it was just okay.
mediocre.
It was okay. You know what I mean? Like
that everyone buys.
Okay,
the
so
campaign also was kind of short, which I didn't like.
I'm gonna say one thing. You know the most disliked Call of Duty was Infinite Warfare, right?
Yeah.
So, on that, Infinite Warfare was terrible, but the campaign was so fun to play. Super unique. I love the space. I love flying the Jackal.
I'm gonna be honest. The Jackal part was actually what got me off because I actually got motion sickness.
Really?
And this is the same man that's played VR for about 10 hours straight and has never gotten motion sickness.
That's true. Yeah, I remember when we bought Beat Saber in conjunction. Remember?
Exactly.
To his to Anthony's dad, right? Toner's dad. We were just like, I'll put $5, and Toner put $5, and then we bought Beat Saber.
$10?
Yeah, it was on a discount.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got it on the PlayStation.
You know, one of the Call of Duties I will always defend, and I always will enjoy is Call of Duty Ghosts. I fucking adore Call of Duty Ghosts, and I know it gets shit and terrible rep on it, but in my opinion, the campaign was really nice to play through. I love the characters.
I wasn't allowed to play Ghosts. I remember my cousins had a PS3 and they had Ghost.
No, I'm gonna say one thing. The alien mode was pretty unique.
Extinction?
Yeah, Extinction was pretty unique. I found it enjoyable for the first 3 maps, and then I completely got just turned off by it after. I'm like, where the fuck is this story going?
Yeah, I only like because I never buy any DLC up until now is when I actually had money to spend. I didn't get any other maps, so I always played the first one. And by yourself, let me tell you, it's terrible. But with friends, it's a lot better. It's a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah, usually anything with friends is a lot more enjoyable.
Well, no, because you can enjoy games without friends, and it still be a really fun game.
Well, yeah, obviously if they're single player games, but I mean like if they include a multiplayer co-op option, it's usually better to play with friends.
Yeah.
Like Borderlands, right? Like you can enjoy it by yourself, right? But doing it with friends is really fun too.
It is true.
Should I?
Actually, go Declan. Go ahead. Because
Shout out having friends.
What?
Shout out to having friends.
Yeah.
Declan is like that one guy who just like barely talks, but always has like a really good opinion in the corner.
Yeah.
Because he listens to everything and then gives the final verdict.
True, yeah. What was I gonna say? We could what's it called?
I was actually gonna change the topic over to Borderlands.
Oh, okay.
And see what you guys thought about like the recent run.
The recent Borderlands.
Borderlands 3. You haven't played it? Am I the only one that's played it?
Yeah, I haven't
Declan,
played
have
it
you played
either.
it? Declan, have you played it?
If no one's played it, just tell us about it.
No? Okay.
Tell me about Borderlands.
So, you guys are... So think Max Payne. That's literally Borderlands.
Maximum Pain?
Yeah, just... No. I mean like the series, Max Payne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know how like this crazy world where there's just bandits driving around in these like homemade like war vehicles.
So you just mean Mad Max?
That's what I meant, not Max Payne. Max Payne was something else.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, Mad Max, that's what it was.
So
yeah, but just think that.
Uh-huh.
That's what it originally was until it started getting like the first one. It was a pretty good a looter shooter. Not much story. I mean, you get to fight like this giant destroyer before you get into the vault, which actually reveals that there was nothing in that vault. But then once you start getting into 2 and pre-sequel, they introduce the best villain, at least in my opinion,
Handsome Jack.
in gaming history.
Yep.
Handsome Jack, yes.
Handsome Jack is just such a well-crafted villain. I'm not even gonna cap.
He really is.
At least in games, right? Because like he's like the story and the development of Handsome Jack is just like so good.
Exactly. And then a lot of people actually some people, not a lot of people. Some people actually didn't realize that Tales from the Borderlands was actually canon. So it might have divided from what you're used to, but it was still canon to the actual lore, as in Borderlands 3 you actually get to see those characters in the future. Which, spoilers for what happens. In Tales from the Borderlands, you actually kill Jack. Well, actually, in Borderlands 2, you kill Jack at the end. And then I think there's like his personal scientist who actually made like an AI version of him, which follow around the main character. And in the end, you kill his AI, so he's gone for good. And then these characters are well crafted, right? Like Borderlands could never mess up a character. Every character in there was so good and well crafted, and they all had personalities that you could never forget.
Yeah, that's.
But as soon as you get into Borderlands 3, everything they did, and they rose up so high from glory. Like there was no way they could mess it up, and they still somehow find a way. Oof. Now, don't get me wrong, the mechanics of Borderlands 3, like how everything shoots, how everything feels, it feels nice. It feels like Borderlands, and I love it.
Okay.
Story-wise, awful villains. It's literally just jam-packed with memes. They're still using like jokes from like 2012, thinking it's still relevant and funny. And every character that you've known and loved has been degraded. Lilith, you know how she was like a badass leader?
Yeah.
That was like Roland second in command.
Yeah.
Which after Roland died, she took over.
Yeah.
She's now just a quest giver. She's just there. She doesn't help you fight at all. She's just existing. Like, she does nothing whatsoever.
Oh, that sucks.
And then Maya, another good character. You help her out in one quest. She has a disciple. Really annoying character.
Yeah.
Everyone hates them. They killed Maya off.
Damn.
Like, literally in that, like, in like the next 15 seconds. Well, not 15 seconds, 15 minutes or so.
I don't
Same quest.
Like, what? Why? What was the point?
There was literally no point whatsoever. They killed her for no reason. You know why they killed her? To give more screen time to an awful character. And then they put more BS into the story, because there's only supposed to be like a maximum of like 6 sirens. And then they're like, oh, there might be a 7th, we don't know. And it's awful. I hate it. And then in the end, so you know Angel, right? Jack's daughter, which you kill.
Yeah.
So that you could get Jack out, so you can defeat him.
Yeah.
Apparently, her powers went to the medic of the team, or the scientist. I forget her name. I'm trying to remember. I cannot. But she apparently has siren powers, and you have to save her for no reason, because as soon as you beat the boss capturing her, she just escapes like nothing.
Like nothing ever happened. Just like, oh,
exactly.
The door's open. Hold up. I'll be back.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to continue on to my rant.
All right. So. No, wait. I wanna cut you off. So.
All right.
You're gonna continue on the Borderlands rant, right?
Yes, I will continue on to that.
So I got a few questions for you guys, so I want you guys to prepare yourselves.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Well, no, this is after your rant, so go ahead.
Okay, after my rant. Okay. Turns out she's a siren. Lilith has still been degraded, and in the end, you know what? So there's Mordecai, you know, the sniper, the original, like.
Yeah, with the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's still alive.
Okay.
So is the berserker. I forget his name because he literally just calls himself Brick. I almost forgot his name.
Yeah.
And Tiny Tina. Those 3 are still alive. You know Lilith sacrificed herself so that Pandora doesn't like explode. You know what she gives the reins to? Who she gives sanctuary to? Ava, the worst character that everyone hates, has been in like screen time for like 20 minutes, and they're just like, "Oh, you're the leader now. Go ahead." Not Mordecai, not Brick, not Tiny Tina. You know, like not even you. Not even like the new Vault Hunters.
Dude, like no one from the OG
You don't just do
crew.
that.
No one from the OG
No.
crew.
No. She literally fought by them, but fought by the side. Hell, not even Claptrap or Zero. None of them. She gives it to a little kid.
Claptrap would have been a better choice than Ava.
Oh, you want to know the worst part? Just before that, when you defeat the villain, guess what? Ava touches their corpse and gains their siren powers. For no reason. She just touches them and gains powers. And gains their powers. Most BS thing I've ever seen. Because it gives it to randomly. It gives it to someone randomly. So then how could you just take it by force? It's dumb, it's stupid, I hate it. Delete Ava from the character. You know what they should have done? They should have killed Ava off. Not Maya, they should have killed Ava. Because that would have been more impactful. And that would have made, you know, Maya go on a rampage because she just saw her disciple get killed right in front of her.
Sure.
Okay. The mechanics are still good. There's over like, apparently there's over 1 trillion guns. Which is actually really surprising. Yeah, 1 trillion guns.
That's gotta be capped.
No.
That's gotta be.
Like this is Borderlands we're talking about.
Wasn't there like an ad like literally said that we have millions of guns before?
Yeah, they've had like, I think 2 million guns in Borderlands 2? Maybe even more, like 20 million?
Okay, that's understandable then.
Yeah, this is Borderlands where every single person you kill drops a new gun.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's why like it makes it likable, especially the characters and their abilities.
True.
So then, you know, when it's such a story-driven thing, when you like put the story of the peak at like Borderlands 2, like that's when it was at its peak. That's when it was so high up. Everyone liked it, and then it just falls down from grace. You gotta imagine how pissed a lot of people are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey. All right, I'm done with my rant.
All right.
Like 10 minutes now with your rant, man.
So, I want to ask Tech on this, right?
I've actually been like tracking the time.
Yeah, that was a whole 10-minute rant, by the way.
Yeah, that was like 10 minutes.
I could have gone for longer, trust me.
I know. That's why we had to stop you.
Alright, Declan, I got a question for you, right, man? What do you think the future of you know, video games and consoles will be like the next 5 to 10 years? What do you think?
Well, I'm not much of a gamer myself, but you know, there's some improvements that can be made to games. Like personally, I think that you can improve games a lot. As I was a game developer, I used to be a game developer. Since like, you know, like I used to code and shit. There's a lot of areas in games where you could improve, in my opinion. In the next like 10 years, you could see many improvements. Like, you know, games in 2010 are like different than games that look different than games that are in like 2015 per se. So like, you know, they could be much different, especially in terms of graphics, gameplay, and everything, you know.
Gameplay, maybe.
You know, maybe.
We might see some SAO gear. Gameplay, there's definitely gonna be like tons of improvement. Graphics wise.
Graphics, I feel like so, it's starting to get at its peak.
Starting to cap.
I mean, you can only get so realistic.
Dude, literally anything.
Like at this point, you'll get into AR at that point.
Anything after 4K is kind of useless, especially since most people can't afford equipment to run games at 4K, right? And I don't think prices for high-end tech equipment are gonna drop anytime soon, unless if you're buying like a 10-year-old card, you know. But yeah, I don't think, you know, graphics-wise, I don't think there's gonna be any improvement, to be honest.
I'm just saying, compare games from like 2010 to like 2015.
Well, obviously, there's gonna be like a massive improvement there, because like 4K is pretty
It was
recent.
still new. It was kind of, I wouldn't say kind of new, but you know.
But yeah, it was kind of
From
new.
what we've had before
League
to
was
what
out
we
of
have
peak.
now.
Yeah, and there's only
I mean,
so
we started
realistic you
off
can
with
get.
literally pixels. We started off
Exactly.
with like literally like 64-bit screens.
No,
Now we're almost
I'm
at
pretty
it.
sure we
Now
started
we're
off
already
with,
at like 8K.
I'm pretty
Like,
sure we started off
imagine-
with like 8-bit, dude.
Like
8-bit
imagine
games.
our games would be in like 5 years.
Yeah, I don't think they can get any more realistic than what they already are. Like, unless you literally just shoot a movie with options.
Yeah, true that. Yeah.
All right, this is actually. I want to hear a story from one of you. Let me hear one of your funniest encounters when you were online.
My funniest online
game.
encounter.
Like in any game. Any funny shit you got.
I don't really have many funny stories of online, to be honest. Like probably one of the funnier encounters was when I met it's Going Ghost. I stream with him, you know, sometimes. So we were just on Valorant and we just started screaming and shit, and then we were just like no fear, and then we all started like using shotguns. It wasn't really that funny. And then you know, we just all decided to just buy Odins and just fucking send it, right? Odins are just like machine guns pretty much, right? So we all bought machine guns and just full rush the other team and like fuck them over like really hard.
I'll say one thing. Dick Shearer.
Huh?
You know, one of the funniest encounters I had online.
Okay, we're not gonna.
Yeah.
We're just gonna pretend like you didn't say something.
Listen. Dick Shearer.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you the context. I'm just gonna say Dick Shearer.
Dick shooter, yes.
Shearer. Shears.
Shears. Okay, go ahead and just tell your encounter before I go insane.
I'd rather leave it with no context.
Okay.
The mystery
You know,
begins. We have to build the story from the ground
How
up.
about you?
We can build a story from that.
My funniest encounter online,
Yeah.
just like in like video games online, or just online.
You know what? Give it online. See what you
Online.
got. Or whichever's funnier.
I think my funniest like argument, and this is gonna sound really bad, and I'm not gonna give you context just so it sounds even worse. But the funniest argument I probably had online was about adoption prices. That's all I'll tell you.
Okay,
What?
can I ask one quick
Oh, I have a
question?
similar
Do
story.
you honestly want to ask why?
Middle-aged man, yeah. Were you talking to a middle-aged man?
Probably. I have no clue. They
Oh
claim
my
they were like 19 and they also got adopted. That's how the argument started. I'm like, honestly, if you're trying to buy like a 12-year-old, you know, for adoption, I'd say like $50 maximum.
$50.
And then they're like, and then someone gets really offended over that, and then it's like a 200 like comment thread of just this one argument about their adoption price and how I have no idea. Exactly. They got super
So-
I mean, I guess you kind of could because you were adopted yourself. But it's about a
Damn.
price, dude.
Like, come on. If we have to put a price on an orphan's head, $50 is a pretty good way to start. You know, like it could. I mean, it depends. Are we auctioning them
If
off?
you add
Like,
interest, okay, look, if you add
That-
interest, I feel like $50 would be a good start, and then add like $10 per month or something.
You guys sound like human traffickers.
Yeah,
Listen, it's about adoption.
it's about adoption, dude.
Listen, man, I'll
Good,
pay like
good.
$300 for one child, no interest.
include the prices on child support as well.
Oh yeah, that too.
All right, so I got one. So I went out. So before this entire quarantine shit started, I went out to a mall, right, to buy video games because I can't buy anything online. I don't got a card yet, so I use my own money, right? And I see this little shit, like I don't know, he's probably 14, 13, 12 years old, throwing a fucking fit in the corner, right?
Mom, I want the limited edition anti-H game from Stop and Something.
So it looks like he wanted to buy this this game. I think it was Modern. I'm not sure. I think it was Modern Warfare, or maybe Dark Souls. I couldn't tell from my perspective.
Yeah.
But He was throwing a little fit, and his mom left, and I could just hear him scream, "Fine, I'll buy myself." And then I want to start this argument. Do you think that like teenagers should be allowed to buy their own fucking games?
Yes.
Well,
Even if
they
they're-
technically
Well,
can't. If
Yeah.
if it's rated M, you need an adult or like someone 18 and older.
Yeah, but dude,
And they
do it
need to
online.
prove.
You can just lie about your age online. You can just buy like that.
Well, online, yeah, you could buy whatever you want. No one cares.
I mean, do you know how many fucking?
I wouldn't buy it online. I actually would like to have. I actually would like to have like a good physical collection of games. To be honest.
I feel like those could build interest over time.
That can be good.
Listen.
What?
The guy
Mother!
Mother.
Shut up. I'm
I'm
trying to do my
recording.
impression.
Mom, I want the chicken fingers.
Give me the chicken fingers. Mom!
6-piece, not
The chicken
4-piece.
fingers.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Mom, we need to go back to McDonald's. They gave me the girl toy. You guys ever had that happen to you?
Yes.
Yes, that shit has happened to me.
I've
all the
never
fucking
had it
time.
I
happen
got
to me.
so pissed, dude. I was like so excited to get my fucking Happy Meal.
Bro,
Boom, My Little Pony. No, I wanted the Transformer, not My Little Pony.
Yeah, bro, I always wanted the fucking Transformers. I had an entire collection of like Bumblebees and
you guys remember
Optimus
the-
Prime just in the corner of my room.
do you guys
Same.
remember the Xbox?
The what?
Remember the what?
Xbox.
I remember those.
Hex bugs? Oh yeah, those are fun.
The ones that they would put the boy toys in the Happy Meal.
Really? Xbox Nano. That's also.
they-
Oh,
were
maybe they
in
should
the
have been
Happy Meal.
included as a girl toy, to be honest.
I remember the Spy Kids one.
You mean the Spy Gear?
Spy. No. It's like for
No, it's-
promotion for Spy Kids.
It's Spy Gear.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Watch. I think they had a watch.
I got the watch, and I also got like a walkie-talkie type thing.
I remember trying out walkie-talkies. For
The
first
the
time,
watch was
thinking
sick. Like
really
it could
cool.
fucking shoot out discs and stuff. I still have it somewhere.
That's what I had. I remember going out. So I remember went out to McDonald's and I literally that was the first thing I got, and I just kept shooting things with it. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like, Mom, I want my chicken fingers, and I would just shoot the disc at her. That's funny.
I wanted the chicken fingers, not the
No,
fucking
bro.
salad, Mom.
Oh, I told you I don't like McDonald's salad. Where are my chicken tendies?
I don't like the McDonald's milk. I told you to give me a Sprite, Mom. I told you, give me a Sprite.
I swear to God. Okay, let's go back to like going out, right? Like, going
Yeah.
outside. It's honestly very.
Oh, yeah. I miss
Going outside, I miss it. Yeah. Okay. So I used to go to the mall, and I used to just go to Stop and Shop or like Geek Think, you know, or I just go to like any like tech store, and I just like Google like everything there. Like-
Yo, so I find people that go outside without their mask on the funniest people, because we already know the people that don't go without their mask are like fucking white hillbilly trash, right?
Yeah, of
And they're
course.
out at the mall, and then you call them out on it not having their mask. You're like, "This is America! I can wear whatever the fuck I want." And
I'm just like, yeah, bro, this is America, and I have the
Yeah,
right
bro, I
not to
always
get
hear
sick
you
because
use
of
that
your
argument.
stupidity.
Yeah. No, I always hear that argument said like, "This is America. I can do what I want." I'm like,
And then there's the fucking argument that people who think that people who think that like the virus isn't even real. Like,
oh, those people are the funniest ones too.
Honor, I think you do have an echo.
Do I?
Yeah.
Booga, booga, booga.
Anyway,
That's
yeah,
probably-
that's hilarious. Like they legitimately think that there's nothing going on in the world, and they're just like,
There ain't no
Oh,
virus.
4 million
No.
deaths? Fuck, what are you talking about?
There ain't no
million.
virus. That
That
shit
doesn't
fake.
exist. That's all a myth. To
I
scare
don't
you
think
to stay
there's
inside.
4 million deaths actually.
How many deaths are there?
Let me look it up.
There's probably 2 to 3 million last time I
You know,
checked.
there's quite a lot of deaths.
I just
man.
estimated.
Yeah.
For like worldwide.
Worldwide.
Yeah, either worldwide or in the US. I think there's at least like 1 million in the US.
No, just 1.4 million. 1.9 million actually.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, so about 2 million.
Alright.
And that's worldwide?
Yeah, it's worldwide.
So it's
So-
I think the virus is slowing down now, thankfully. But they found a new strand, what I heard, right?
Yeah, no,
I
but
did
like the
not
thing
hear
is,
that.
the virus from the start actually never killed many people. Like, okay, so I understand, right? Like the fact that people died is like a really bad thing. Like I get that, right? I feel very bad for everyone. I know people who have personally suffered losses because of this horrible thing that's going on right now.
I've also known that.
But at the same time, right? I feel like people are overreacting a bit, right? Like social distancing obviously necessary, mask wearing obviously a very necessary thing,
Yeah,
right?
that's about it. That's all you need.
But that's about it. Like I don't think there's a need to disinfect like your fucking sidewalk, dude. Like I've seen people
well,
do
not
that.
your sidewalk, but I
I've
feel like
literally
if
seen
you
people
I feel
do
like
that.
if you had people over,
If you had
yeah,
people over, yeah, like okay, maybe disinfect like your house and stuff after they leave. After they leave, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Well,
So
like, you
I
know,
feel like if you do it when you have guests over, then yeah, that's understandable.
yeah.
I personally don't really care.
Like Toner at his house, you just like, you know, spray down your shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing
yeah,
horrible.
that like literally.
At
That's
my
it.
house, we just
That's
take
all you
them
do.
off. We just take them off, easy peasy, you know what I mean? And yeah, but like 90 million cases worldwide so far, 50 million recovered, and 1.9 million dead. That's pretty good,
Yeah,
right?
way more-
Statistically
Yeah,
speaking,
that is a lot
that
better.
is really good. Morally
We could have
speaking,
been
on
doing
the
a
other
lot
hand,
worse.
yeah, we could have been doing
a lot worse.
like, oh yeah, a lot worse. Like statistically speaking, that's a very good number. Morally speaking, on the other hand, it's, you know, it's
Kinda bad.
1.9 million deaths. That's a lot of people
That's
that didn't need to
pretty big
die.
number.
Yeah.
That is an unreasonable amount, man.
This all could have been avoided. Okay, so I'm not gonna get into politics because I fucking hate politics.
I
don't-
hate
think none of
politics
us
too.
wanna be- none of us wanna
Honestly,
be in
dude,
politics.
politics are so unnecessary. Like, listen, government only works as long as the people believe in it, right? That's like something I live by, right? Because if people didn't believe in the government or in a higher power, like, you think they'd listen to them? No. Like,
No,
government
they would never listen to anyone.
exactly.
And do whatever they
Government literally only works because we have a societal idea that a government is necessary to lead the people, which is true. You kind of
want.
do
Yes,
need
we
a
literally
government.
do need a government.
You do need a government, but there's no reason really to follow what the government is saying. You know what I mean? It's
No,
only
just
the
that we've
fact.
grown onto it for so long.
Yeah, it's
that
only the fact that
we've grown
yeah,
onto it because it's helped us. It's
exactly.
helped us survive longer.
It's only
Because
the
if we
fact that
didn't, everyone would be nomads, just running around grabbing whatever they want, and
yeah,
like,
no
I'm
structure.
pretty sure a lot of people would live a lot less than we usually do because it
Also,
used to
like,
be that you could
government
live
and-
to like you would live to about like 90 to 100, something around that. But I feel like if there was no government, if there was no structure,
No
you'd probably live up
society.
to like 40.
Maybe less, dude, honestly, because like living in a society gets you easier access to medicine and shit.
You said the line, bro. I can never hold a straight face when someone said we live in a society.
Society.
Oh, we live in a society.
Bro, but we live in a society.
We live in a society. Anyway, whatever.
We live in society.
All right, yo, whatever. Anyway,
I hate that word, bro.
I'm sorry. Jeez.
No,
Do you-
no, 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 no. It's
Bro.
not that I'm like, I'm not bothered by it. It's just like, I can never hold a straight face when someone says the word society.
Dude, okay, did you know? Do you know the stairs that the Joker danced on in New York?
Yeah.
They actually blocked it off
Why?
Good.
Because a lot of people
I'm glad
go on there.
because a lot of people were actually dancing on there, and it turns out that like those stairs are actually really slippery and they're uneven. So a lot of people were getting like actually hurt. They were falling down the stairs trying to do what the Joker did because it's slippery and uneven, and they got hurt. So they just blocked off the stairs.
We truly do live in a society.
Anyway, back to the topic, right? What were we talking? Corona, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Corona's.
Well, we were
fucking
talking about
horrible.
going out.
Yeah, going out. Okay, going out. I miss going out with friends, dude. Honestly.
Oh, me
Well,
too,
as
man.
long as you have like a party of 10 or less, it's fine if you guys are wearing masks.
Yeah, we'll tell that to my
So-
parents.
I still
mean,
go to a party though.
no.
Like honestly,
They allow me as long as I have a mask on.
No, I can always leave the house when I want to. The thing is, it's like, now that Corona had happened, like I got way used to like texting people, and the thing is now I became way more confident when it came to texting, and now that I feel like once Corona will be over, I will be more confident in person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Since I
that's not
kinda
true.
grew.
Trust me.
Yeah, no, the thing is like the second I see anybody outside, I'm gonna fucking shut her up, and I know that's true because I've been too used to being inside all the damn time. I barely leave my fucking room. You can ask anybody in my house. I can
Exactly.
never.
That's actually how I gained 20 pounds, and I
Damn.
need to start
You
losing weight.
gained
Yeah, no, I'm
20
like 200
pounds.
pounds.
Oh no,
I can't gain
I've
pounds,
actually
bro.
lost a decent amount of weight.
No, in the
Yeah,
beginning, because I never left my room even for food, I lost like 10 pounds.
Even for my man didn't go out for no food either.
No, I just stayed inside, and I
fuck
only left
food,
to use the
bro.
bathroom. I only used to
Fuck
left to leave to use the bathroom or whenever food was ready. That's about it.
Fuck food,
Very
bro.
rarely would I leave.
No, yeah, but like, okay.
Well,
bro, if you want to lose weight, just don't eat. Like honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but that's actually
Right.
really bad.
Well,
like,
just
listen. If you want to
just
lose
stop eating
weight,
altogether,
Or
then
just-
that's
no, no,
bad
no.
because you'll
Stop
gain
eating.
more in the end.
like, yeah, you just have to eat less and eat healthier,
less.
right? That's what you have to do. Because if you tell people to just stop eating, right, that's actually a very bad way to lose. You're gonna lose weight, obviously, right? But you're gonna
Yeah, but
you're
then
gonna fucking
gain
starve.
that plus more.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna starve. So you like
Yeah,
your
like,
body's
every-
gonna go into survival mode, right? And it's gonna
every
every time you eat,
eat yourself, bro.
it's gonna not only is your body gonna eat itself, like every time you eat, your body's gonna store as much calories as
Yeah,
possible.
because it's gonna think, okay, I'm not gonna have a lot
I'm
of
not- yeah,
this
exactly.
food later, so I'm gonna need more.
Exactly, yeah. So
Yeah,
you
that's
just
what you
just
do.
get fatter.
Yeah.
Alright, how's the runtime doing?
Oh, we're
Oh,
we're
like,
like
pretty
we're like
good.
at 45 minutes right now. Oh, 46.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
You
Yeah.
guys wanna edit?
We could keep
Alright,
going.
well, no, wait. I think honestly, because I have to go out quickly, but I wanna ask you guys, like, what kind of advice would you give people now that they're stuck inside and like they're not doing so well mentally, physically?
Discord,
What kind of
Yeah.
chat with friends,
Discord,
Do-
you
do
know,
something like
chat with
this.
friends, like, yeah.
just hang
Bye,
out.
Nitro.
Just
Yeah, just
start
don't
By
something.
nature.
Start something to keep you sane, okay? Because I started streaming, and honestly, that's really helped me out, like mentally wise. Just like it keeps me sane, it keeps me grounded.
Having
Doing
friends on the internet,
doing
that just
Dentist said that I keep the grind even when I'm
Considering,
asleep.
Building a PC. Consider building a PC. See how that goes. See
Oh,
how
I've
start
built
grinding.
many PCs in my life, dude. My dad has like a junk drawer, with just full of PC parts that honestly I just picked from.
Give me them, bro. I need.
You should build me one.
They're ass. They're like fucking Intel Pentiums, bro.
Never mind.
Yeah, and like
You know,
I take so many.
I need to
like,
buy pre-built and then just because I've
never,
heard from
please,
a recent. No,
please.
I've heard from like a recent friend who actually also builds his PCs that there's a pretty good pre-built
I mean, yeah,
that
you can
just upgrade.
you can build. Okay, fine. If you're gonna get a pre-built, here's my 2 cents on it. As soon as you get it, upgrade the RAM and upgrade the what's it called? And upgrade the fucking power supply. As soon as possible.
Yeah.
Cause like what
Yeah,
really
'cause-
what really like lowers the price of pre-builds is that the quality of the RAM and of
Yeah, no, it gets worse.
yeah, and of the PCU too. It's like some PCUs are like unmarked. You know what I mean? Like they're bad. Like they can literally blow up on you.
Yeah,
Shit,
that
shit.
I kind of need to know this information because my brother is getting one when he comes back from Colombia. So you know,
Yeah. So
any
if you're-
recommendation for a good pre-built
I'll send you
that
one.
would, yeah,
I'll send you one.
yeah.
Just buy all the NZXTs, bro. Buy those computers. I think I trust those.
Yeah, dude, buy an NZXT pre-build. Also, like, try and get a Ryzen.
And just send me the links to these.
All right, I'll send you one.
So,
So
you know, anyone also getting a PC,
yeah,
now you know.
yeah. Now you know, dog.
You
Alright.
order from us. You can quote us as well.
Yup, you can quote us now. So this is the end of episode 1
If it-
of the Homies podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 2 coming out next week, probably. Yeah. I'll link all of our stuff in the description. So you know, I'll see you guys later.
We're on Discord.
Yep. Thank you for tuning into the Homies episode 1.
We hate you. Shut the fuck